hope you signed the prenup. No, I have not.
Hope you signed a prenup?
And somebody's asking me if I signed the prenup. I'm like, I have not.
Funny, I did bring it up a couple times early on, but I decided not to go forward with that. I trust her.
Yeah, it's the wife.
Why ain't she here?
What's up?
Why'd you bring her?
We separated.
You just gonna tell him that on camera, nigga?
It's the truth.
No wonder we fucking depressed. You want me to call her, fix it?
Call her to fix it. Trying
Can
to
we
fuck my
fix
wife?
this?
I'm good, man.
First of all, no, I'm not trying. See, let's go. What happened? I mean, do you? I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, look, it grew apart. That's it.
did you let the streaming come between us?
What's that?
She gave up. Nigga, you must have been a real asshole for her to give up the G-Wagon.
I mean, we're separated, but I'm still gonna have to take care of her. So I'll get her something nice. I'll make sure she's good.
Now, why don't you go fix that shit?
What's that?
Why don't you go fix it?
Beyond repair.
No, it's not. Go right. It's nothing's beyond repair, nigga. You just gotta want to fix it. You just gotta go fix it, nigga. Is it worth fixing, or are you cool being you?
It's beyond repair, man. Beyond repair.
All right, man. We ain't gonna talk about that shit. Can you get what the fuck you drop?
Good advice. Stay away from the vagina, or you will get yourself into some serious trouble. You could get gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, again in your case, sir. No, not you. No, you look quite clean. And you could make a woman pregnant. Believe me, the sexy ladies that walk around here don't look so sexy when they're having the baby that you never actually wanted, because you fell into the vagina trap. Don't fall for it. It is not worth it. It's very tempting. That's why it's designed like that, to tempt you and trick you into reproducing. Just like our fathers were tricked into reproducing. We are all here because somebody fell for the vagina trap.
All praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kwakadash. I want to give double honor to my apostles and elders that came before me, that brought me into this truth, and to you brothers that are putting in the work around the four corners of the earth. I say shalom to y'all as well. All right. Now, obviously, as we can see, we have a man here holding a sign on some sort of a tablet saying vagina is a trap. And for the most part, in Babylon the Great, as well as the other countries that have been influenced by the United States of America, it is. Okay? It just is. All right? To keep it as simple as possible. Let's listen to this gentleman real quick, as we did earlier, because this was hilarious. Right? And we're going to get into the scriptures. Right?
Stay away from the vagina, or you will get yourself into some serious trouble. You could get gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, again in your case, sir. No, not you. You look quite clean. And you could make a woman pregnant. Believe me, the sexy ladies that walk around here don't look so sexy when they're having the baby that you never actually wanted, because you fell into the vagina trap. Don't fall for it. It is not worth it.
You hear that? Okay. He goes on for a little bit longer, but of course, the gentleman is not telling any lies. The way that the marriage system in America has been constructed, as well as the other Western countries, it is to the point where there is no loyalty that needs to be had at all, right? It's literally a business agreement, right? Literally. But the way that's set up, people's lives are being played with, right? And if you want, you can play like it's just a business agreement if you want to, but you know, at a certain point in time, you're going to feel and deal with those carnal ramifications, right? Nonetheless, the men of Babylon the Great, as well as the men that have been affected by the ideologies and influences of Babylon, have had enough. They've grown frustrated. Not only Jake, but also the Edomites, absolutely the Moabites, and the Ammonites, pardon me, these Japanese dudes, going through all kinds of hell, right? But it's very interesting to see. Okay, it's very interesting to see how this is taking place. But that's why we have the scriptures here. So let's go to Isaiah 33 and verse 6. In that day, Slakia, matter of fact, let's go to KJV. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, and our treasure, yes indeed, is the fear of the Most High. That is what's going to keep us on the right path to being saved by the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, whenever his son makes his triumphant return. That's all we're waiting for. And that's what's going to keep us sane, the fear of the Lord. Okay, let's go to Revelation 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. That's not the point, but we're waiting on that. For all nations have drunk of the wine. What? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. So not only physical imports and exports, and the ideologies and the doctrines that have been pushed out of Babylon the Great, the United States of America, and all over the world for the most part, have influenced the people of the world to the point where the men of the world that aren't running things are completely distraught, right? Completely confounded, frustrated with their governments. But that's okay. That's okay, because these the Edomites' kingdom, these, the people that are running things right now, Esau's kingdom is going to be torn down. And these other nations are ready for that. Okay, they don't want this anymore. They can't stand it, right? Okay, man, I don't want to get too carnal. I don't want to get, I don't want to joke around on this, because this is a serious topic, a very serious topic. Look at this gentleman, Larry Wheels, right? This guy's built himself up only to deal with some ungrateful Serbian airhead, right, for a couple of years. And no disrespect to the gentleman, but I mean, come on, really? How couldn't you? Anyway, just to get what is it called, shunted? Let me try to find that word. Shunted. To shunt means to divert, redirect, or push something aside. I mean, just to be shunted by his broad, man. How terrible is that? Anyway, let's go to First Esdras. Talking about you have to still take care of her. Man, that's slavery. That is freaking slavery. That's hell on earth. Anyway, First Esdras chapter 4 and verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. And yes, brother Larry Wheels, you have become a servant for your woman's sake. Okay, you will become a servant. Okay, let's go to the next, Sirach chapter 42. Sirach 42 and verse 13. For from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. You see that? You see that? So again, from garments cometh moth, and from women wickedness. As simple as that one. So, if you understand that, if you comprehend that, and you're not overly emotional like a woman, and then you're not going to, you're not going to be in your feelings about something like that. You're going to be able to comprehend it, ingest it, and you're going to be able to adjust. Right? You're going to be able to adjust, to your environment. Right? Now let's go to Sirach chapter 7 and verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. Man, so-called black man, Hispanic and Latino man, Israelite man. It is of no, you don't need to give yourself over to these airhead broads, man. Okay, and if you're an airhead man, then I'm not even talking to you. You're gonna do whatever you want to do anyway, and you're gonna get destroyed anyway. Okay? But for you brothers that are in the knowledge, you brothers that are holding on to these commandments as best as you can, as well as keeping the faith in Yahweh Shai and his return, best believe this, man. It is of no obligation of yours to assist these broads. You have to, the only thing you need to do is keep the commandments of the Heavenly Father to the best of your ability, show mercy, and show equity to those that do right by you, as well as show mercy to Slakia to those that try to come up against you. Okay, and what is that mercy? Not breaking their freaking jaw. Okay, not getting carnal with them, not trying to get back at them, not trying to shit on them like so many of our people do. All you need to do is sit back and keep the commandments of the Lord and continue to follow the Heavenly Father. That's all you need to do, right? And those people are going to get their justification. The women of this place, man, you have to leave them alone. You give yourself over to a light woman, your dumb ass is going to be destroyed, man. Okay, you are going to be completely destroyed. She's going to destroy you. Okay, now let's go to Proverbs 11 and 22 in the GNT. Beauty in a woman without good judgment is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. So as many beautiful women are in Babylon the Great, as well as these other Western countries abroad, right? They are completely simple, and their value is completely depleted once you can discern that they're a woman that can't follow the lead of a man, a woman that cannot take instruction and order from the man, a woman that does not respect the man, especially a man of the Lord. It's of no use to you or no benefit to you to try to deal with that. Okay, not even close. You have women of the world that, may latch on to you and may follow your lead. Everything in the flesh is temporary. Okay, so it's a must that you comprehend that. All right. So even if you do find a female in the world, and she wants to hold on to you and whatnot, and she wants to stay with you, that's good, that's fine. But again, it's of the utmost importance to understand that the priority is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. That's the priority. She moves on and leaves like the rest of these Babylonian women, or she wants to do her own thing, whatever it may be, tries to move you in the wrong direction. You have to stand still as a man, right, and remain grounded. That's what you need to do, okay? Okay, or else you're going to fall inside the vagina trap. What we got here? 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 8. For man was not created from woman, but woman from man. Nor was man created for woman's sake, but woman was created for man's sake. You see that one? So for the sake of the man, the embetterment of the man, the woman was created. Why? So she could be a helpmeet. She could be an assistant. She could be a servant to the man. As simple as that. Okay? So these women are supposed to be your servant. In America, they have it the other way around. Your woman and you are both servants to the government, and the second she divorces you and goes back to the government for that divorce, your dumbass is her servant. Okay? Not in every case, obviously, but for the most part, your dumbass is going to be the servant to that woman. Okay? Let's go to Proverbs 2 and verse 16. Proverbs 2 and 16 in the NLT. Wisdom will save you from the immoral woman, from the seductive words of the promiscuous woman. What's a promiscuous woman? For the most part, your Babylonian women, okay? Your women here all over Babylon the Great, your women abroad that hold on to the Western ideology, right? The Babylonian ideology, the Neo-Roman ideology, okay? She has abandoned her husband. She has abandoned her husband and ignores the covenant she made with Slakia, she made before God. Entering her house leads to death. It is the road to the grave. The man who visits her is doomed. He will never reach the paths of life. I can't make it any more simple than that. Okay. All right. So again, man, like the gentleman said, be aware of the vagina Trap. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harkadash. I want to give double honor to my apostles and elders that came before me, that brought me into this truth. For you brothers that are putting in this work all over the earth, I say to y'all as well, Shalom. And the water for watching the video. To all the listeners, Shalom.